Is 10 past 10 and we are hearing about something that really does truly have a global perspective. It is the Commonwealth Voices project. Claire Tulloch has been explaining about the vastness and scope of it really, and just again some of the key issues here. We've been talking of toward a common future, but also we're talking here of democracy, of human rights, of free speech, of the rule of law. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than this, does it, when it comes to humans living together and living in harmony?
Absolutely not, no, but these are themes which young people must have a grasp of and can have an understanding of. What was really interesting when we went through all the entries to the Commonwealth Voices competition was how many of those entries had linked to the theme of a fairer future. So there were 4 themes that they could have chosen: a fairer future, more prosperous, more sustainable, more secure. But the vast majority were about a fairer future, so there was lots of issues of...
I'll tell you what, that is heartening, knowing that sometimes teenagers get a bad press, and here that there's a sense of injustice, there is a moral compass here, and in my dotage I'm glad that we are gift wrapping the world to people who care, and that is heartening, isn't it, for us all, because it's the only way forward, really.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think young people do get a bad press, and people think that they're perhaps disengaged and don't care about these weighty issues that are happening in the world today. But here's evidence that they really do.
You've got some big names as well on the judging panel. We'll talk about that in a moment. But let's talk now to Umbreen and Alicia. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Now, Umbreen, you've worked in partnership on your poem. Tell us,
yes.
How did that work out then?
Well, we're best friends and we both agree with our topic on feminism. We both believe that no gender is better than the other, we're both equal, and what I like about the Commonwealth is that they don't see us as melodramatic teenagers, they see us as the next generation.
That's a key point, isn't it, actually? They want to hear, they are listening to what you are saying. It's not, oh yes, whatever, it's just teenagers banging the drum. It's nothing like that.
No.
As I say, you hold the keys to the future. Why feminism? Why is that, and that level of equality? Why does that matter to you?
It matters to me because I'm going to grow up in this society, and if I'm growing up in this society, I don't want to be treated differently because of how I was born. I think we should all embrace who we are regardless of our gender, sexuality or ethnicity, whatever it is. We're all unique, we're all wonderful, and we're all amazing in our own special ways, and to be discriminated like that is not right. And I believe that if we all worked together, then we could change this, and the Commonwealth was a perfect opportunity for us to voice our opinions.
Well said. Alicia, how did it work then? Did you and your friend, did you sit down first of all and think, right, we have an opportunity here to make a point through a poem, how are we going to address this? How are we going to go through the process of getting these huge topics, these huge issues, heartfelt issues down on paper? So how did that work?
Well, sexism is something that we feel strongly about because it's not just women against women, it's against men too. And I think that you shouldn't have to worry about your gender. Did you know that a man's average wage is £28,000 a year, while a women's is only £22,000, even though they're doing the same job? And
it's understandable, isn't it, that you, as young people, don't want a future like that. Why should it happen like that? Just if you are born male, that you are going to earn more. There is, like Claire was saying, I mean, there's a fundamental unfairness, isn't there?
Yeah.
And that's what you want to address. Alicia, has it altered your view on the Commonwealth at all? I don't know how much you knew of it before.
I actually didn't know what it was, and I didn't really like poetry either. But
so it's a win-win, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
The poem itself, obviously you're happy with it, you're very proud of it. When people hear it, what do you want them to take away?
The fact that everyone is equal and no one should be discriminated because of the gender.
Well, yeah, I mean, Claire, just in closing, well said by the way, these are absolutely fundamentals, aren't they, when it comes to fairness and justice and how we live our lives, not just in Lancashire but beyond as well, and it must be music to your ears to hear how the themes have been taken on board by a lot of the talented writers of pupils across Lancashire.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got 10 young people performing next week at the final as six groups, 6 finalists. and each of them have interpreted the themes in their own way, and that in itself is very interesting. So yeah, there will be some very, very powerful messages coming out of their performances next Wednesday evening.
Everyone, are you looking forward to it next Wednesday? You're going to win out? Yeah, I would have thought so. And you, impressing the judges, and the judges themselves are impressive, Claire.
They are impressive indeed, yes. We've got Lord Shuttleworth, who is the Lord Lieutenant of Lancashire, so he's the Queen's representative in the county, so it's like we've got royalty there. And then we've also got Lem Sisse MBE, who is a very internationally renowned poet, author, broadcaster, spoken word performer himself, as well as being on our judging panel. He's going to perform for us, so that's going to be inspiring to you all as well, I'm sure.
Well, now you like poetry, it's going to be fine, isn't it?
And then we've also got Dr. Yvonne Reddick, who is a UCLan creative writing lecturer and again an award-winning poet in her own right as well. Have
a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for everyone for telling us about it. And well, let's hope the awards come flowing because I think the future's in safe hands. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you.